Why does print design hold such a pivotal role in the realm of graphic design? Let's delve into this. In the vibrant world of graphic design, print design is a cornerstone, the art and practice of designing items that will be printed onto a physical medium. It's the magic that transforms your digital creations into tangible, touchable art. Imagine the crispness of a business card, the glossy sheen of a brochure, the sturdy feel of packaging, or the large-scale impact of a poster. Each of these is a testament to the importance of print design. Understanding this process, the transition from digital to physical, is a crucial skill for any graphic designer. It's not just about creating eye-catching visuals. It's about ensuring those visuals maintain their allure when they leap off the screen and land onto paper, plastic, or even cloth. Mastering print design is essential to producing quality work in physical form. Before you send your design off to the printer, what steps must you take to ensure it's print-ready? Let's dive in. Firstly, let's talk about resolution and file formats. The resolution of your design, measured in dots per inch or DPI, directly influences the quality of your printed piece. A higher resolution, typically 300 DPI, translates into a clearer, more detailed print. In terms of file formats, there are two main types to consider: raster and vector. Raster images, like JPEGs or PNGs, consist of a fixed number of pixels, which can lead to pixelation when scaled up. On the other hand, vector graphics, such as EPS or SVG files, are scalable without losing quality, making them ideal for large-scale prints. Next, we come to color modes. In the digital world, we use RGB, red, green, and blue. However, when it comes to print, we use CMYK, cyan, magenta, yellow, and key, black. CMYK color mode allows for a broader range of colors in print, ensuring that your design looks as vibrant on paper as it does on screen. Remember to convert your designs from RGB to CMYK before sending them to print. Finally, we need to understand the concept of bleed and trim. In print design, the bleed is an extra area that extends beyond the trim area of your design. This ensures that when your design is cut to size, there are no unsightly white edges. Generally, a bleed of 1/8 of an inch is sufficient. So to recap, ensure your artwork is in a high-resolution format, ideally vector for scalability. Convert your color mode from RGB to CMYK for accurate color reproduction. And don't forget to include a bleed to avoid any white edges in your final print. With the correct resolution, color mode, and bleed, your design is now ready to make its journey to the physical world. Now that your artwork is prepared, how does it go from digital design to tangible print? Let's begin by exploring the world of printing techniques, starting with the traditional powerhouse, offset printing. Offset printing is the most commonly used printing technique, particularly for large volume print runs. It involves transferring an inked image from a plate to a rubber blanket, and then onto the printing surface. This method offers high image quality and the ability to use a wide range of paper types and custom finishes. However, it's not always cost-effective for small quantities due to the initial setup costs. Now let's move on to a more modern method, digital printing. Digital printing uses toner or liquid ink, applied directly to the paper. It's quick, efficient, and perfect for small quantities or variable data printing. The cost per unit is higher than offset, but the initial setup cost is much lower, making it affordable for short runs. However, digital printing doesn't quite match the color range and quality of offset printing. Finally, let's talk about specialty printing techniques. These include methods like letterpress, screen printing, embossing, and foil stamping. These techniques are less common but can add a touch of luxury and uniqueness to your print designs. Letterpress gives a debossed effect. Screen printing allows for vibrant inks on various materials. Embossing creates a raised design, and foil stamping adds a metallic shine. These techniques can enhance the tactile experience of your design, but they do come with a higher price tag and longer production time. So, how do you choose? It all depends on your design needs. Consider the quantity, budget, paper type, color accuracy, turnaround time, and any special effects when choosing a printing technique. Knowing the strengths and limitations of each printing technique allows you to choose the best one for your design. Your design is ready, your printing technique is chosen. But what about the canvas for your artwork? In the world of print design, paper is more than just a medium. It's a critical element that can make or break your project. The type of paper you select can influence how your design is perceived, impacting everything from color vibrancy to texture. Let's start with the basics. There are many types of paper available, but the most common ones are coated and uncoated. Coated paper has a smooth finish and is perfect for designs that require vivid colors and sharp details. Uncoated paper, on the other hand, has a rougher texture and can lend a more natural and organic feel to your design. But that's not all. There are also textured papers that can add a tactile dimension to your design. Imagine a wedding invitation printed on a beautifully textured paper, enhancing the overall experience of the recipient. And then we have specialty papers, which are used for specific purposes, like metallic paper for a shiny effect or translucent paper for a see-through element. Now let's talk about paper characteristics. These include weight, finish, and opacity. Paper weight refers to its thickness. Heavier paper is more durable but also more expensive. The finish can be glossy, matte, or somewhere in between, affecting how light interacts with the paper. Opacity, meanwhile, determines how much printing on one side of the paper will show through on the other side. Once you've selected your paper, consider the finishing options. These are additional processes that can enhance your printed materials. Lamination can add durability and protection, while varnishing can provide a glossy or matte finish. Die cutting allows you to create custom shapes, and binding techniques can be used to assemble multiple pages into a book or brochure. Remember, the choice of paper and finishing technique can significantly influence the final result. As a graphic designer, it's your job to ensure that every element of your design, including the paper and finishing, contributes to the overall message and aesthetic you're aiming for. The right choice of paper and finishing technique can elevate your design to new heights. The design is ready, the print technique is set, the paper type is selected, but how do you navigate the world of print vendors? Well, the first step is requesting print quotes. This is an essential part of the process, as it helps you understand the potential costs and enables you to compare different vendors. When requesting a quote, be sure to include as many details as possible. These include the quantity of prints, the type of paper you've chosen, any additional finishing options, and delivery requirements. The more detailed your request, the more accurate the quote will be. Now, once you've chosen a print vendor, it's time to submit your print-ready files. This step is crucial in ensuring a successful print run. The preferred file format for most print vendors is a high-resolution PDF with bleed and crop marks included. Additionally, remember to convert your design to the correct color mode. Most often this will be CMYK. Finally, be sure to double-check all specifications outlined by your chosen print vendor before submitting your files. But the process doesn't end with file submission. The next stage is proofing and quality control. This is your opportunity to review a physical sample of your design before the full print run. It's important to check for color accuracy, text clarity, and overall print quality. You can also confirm that all elements of your design, including any bleed or trim, are correctly placed. If there are any issues or discrepancies, now is the time to address them with your print vendor. Proofing is also a great time to assess the paper and finish in person. You can feel the weight and texture of the paper, see how the colors appear on it, and evaluate any special finishes or techniques used. To summarize, dealing with print vendors involves 3 key steps: requesting print quotes, submitting print-ready files, and conducting thorough proofing and quality control. Each step requires careful attention to detail and clear communication with your print vendor. Successfully communicating with print vendors and maintaining quality control ensures your design is brought to life exactly as you envisioned. Now that we've navigated the world of print design and production, let's recap the key points. We started by preparing our artwork for print, where we explored the importance of resolution, file formats, color modes, and the concept of bleed and trim. We then delved into the world of printing techniques, learning about offset and digital printing, and the unique visual effects offered by specialty printing techniques. Next, we examined the different types of paper available for print design and the impact of their characteristics on the final print result. We also looked at various finishing techniques that can enhance your print designs. Lastly, we navigated through the process of dealing with print vendors, understanding the factors that influence print quotes, best practices for print file submission, and the importance of proofing and quality control. With this comprehensive guide, you're now equipped to transform your digital designs into stunning print productions.